Hi, how you doing?
Hi. You're aware of the situation, correct?
Yes, I am.
And what's
I have
the
no
issue?
paperwork.
There's no paperwork.
Okay.
We were in
That's
court
not what
today,
the judge said.
and he
Whoa,
called.
whoa, whoa, one at a time.
Yo,
Okay.
Kenny, keep your mouth closed right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the
You're
officer.
yelling,
Well,
you're yelling.
Okay. Yeah, because my kids are upset right now.
No, not your child, the person talking. I couldn't understand what you were
Okay.
saying. She was
Yeah.
saying.
Well, he has been harassing us. Okay, we've asked for a different caseworker several times.
Okay.
If he
No,
thought
we were
that there
in
was
court
something
today.
wrong with my other two
We
kids,
were in court
he would have
today.
mentioned it in court today with our judge.
Okay.
Okay, there's no paperwork. Our judge said he'll
April
see us
1st.
April 1st when we do the parenting classes for our
For
other
all
daughter
of
that
them.
my mom has.
Okay.
Okay,
I
nothing
give my
with
word.
our kids.
Everything.
He came out the same time when we went to the last court date that night and tried the same stuff.
Supervisor.
I filmed him, and he got on and he walked away. Didn't want to be on the camera, right? And then he comes back knocking with his because I asked him to get a supervisor on the phone. He didn't get her on the phone when I asked him I have you on camera. And then you left. You walked off. And then you came back around, knocked on my door, got your supervisor on the phone. Then all of a sudden she had her on speakerphone. We talked to her, and all of a sudden everything was fine, right? Now you're saying that you have a verbal warning. Am I supposed to just take your word
Nope.
for it? No, because
By
we
law,
went to court today,
you have to have
and our
paperwork.
judge did not say anything like
said
that.
April
You did
1st.
not speak. If our
Go
judge,
ahead,
if you
go
felt
ahead.
that way, you should have said something to the judge today,
You would've
and you
took 'em right then
didn't.
and there.
And the
They
judge
said
would have, and the
April
judge would have dealt
1st
with
we
it
have to come
then.
back.
Okay.
And
So
continue
I'm not.
our
You're not
classes,
taking my kids.
and my lawyer
You're not
had
coming in my
everything
house
today.
without a warrant. I do not.
Nope.
I don't know what you're talking about with your
I want
verbal
my judge.
whatever.
Okay.
That was there today. I was.
You understand what I'm saying?
Somewhat, yeah.
I know you have nothing.
There's
But
no- I-
we've
it's
been
not
we've
used,
been
but
asking for
by law,
a
there's
different
no warrant
caseworker
and there's
because
no
this
paperwork.
guy has been just like
And I've
oh
called
my
the
god.
supervisors asking to be having another DHS worker because there's no communication whatsoever.
His
We were
partner
in
was
court-
just in
okay,
here
listen.
explaining how he doesn't know
Exactly,
anything
and
of the
I just
situation.
I called the
You know what I
supervisor
mean?
again,
Like-
no answer. I have it all documented. My lawyer had everything. The judge said April 1st.
Okay, Kenny.
Okay. Well, we'll have our supervisor come over. I don't know how much you were aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm
That's
very
why
aware.
I knocked on
Yeah.
the door to ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
And they'll come over and do
Okay.
whatever needs to be necessary.
That's-
Any phone calls need to be made for verification of whether they're supposed to be removed or not removed. That'll be done by our supervisor once he or she gets here.
No problem.
All right.
Yep.
So just hang tight,
Thank you.
and we'll see what's going on.
And I asked for his supervisor too to be out here. I don't want a phone call.
Nope.
713's requesting a supervisor 441 Thomason Road.
Sorry, see the number.
Grab her name.
Yeah. You can open that.
You guys have a business card? I can. Yeah. What's your guys' name?
My name's Kenneth
Should I get the
Connors. CONNORS.
Date of birth?
5/21/88.
Do you have a phone number here?
215 954 3785.
Oh, really cool. Sorry.
No, you eating. You know that.
Lay down, buddy. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Hi, it's Peterson, 5092.
And yours, sir?
Murphy. 1531.
Thank you.
Which a good telephone number?
No, buddy. Just lay down.
Okay, you're not with cop.
Yeah.
There's two cops, Willie. I don't want two cops here.
Oh.
He usually loves that.
He
but
loves
it's
cops,
the
but it's the situation that he's hearing.
That's right.
I don't.
Both firemen and cops. He wants to be one, actually.
But this is
We're just waiting for it to arrive in the phone.
Step outside. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Did you do a CRU referral? No. Still hotline.
No, we're
supervisor.
just quiet.
I know.
Roll the elbow.
A14 is RPS, we're back.
just like I said. Nope. Emergency call. Yep.
Who are you talking to? Lawyer?
Oh, no, me first.
Okay.
731.
731.
Yes, ma'am, I'm on location. Last 3 is on 629.
This time is not open.
What's that?
I said, I don't think I'm
What's it hold down?
There's
711.
2 locations.
711.
You got down there fast.
Yeah, for this location, turns around to 24th and Walpole.
Okay. And 702 as well.
That's good. You see, I said 5 minutes go down there too.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that are, and West. West side of it, he can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah, very clear.
What's that?
That's probably what is it? The text message?
Yeah.
Okay. This band going?
I'm counting.
Okay.
So who is, I guess Andrews was with the dog.
Hmm?
Now. Andrews Road. Hey. Oh,
All still valid.
first.
Can you tell her to get the CRU thing started? Yeah. Paul can get the referral started. You know.
I did.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
We're like all
Yeah.
Heavy metals.
spaced out. That's why the dog and a cat heavy metal detector. You wanna walk up and show them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have like all your paperwork and
I'm
stuff.
looking for him. Put the safety plan paper, tell him where's, even they're saying, nope, no warrant, no paperwork, they don't go.
Yeah, I know this.
Cause then it's a lawsuit.
Alright, well, this is why I'm recording everything. But
So,
you just get the paperwork that was given to us, that was spoken
Today.
also today about it.
Hey, George.
He's here.
Alright.
how you doing?
Hello.
Your supervisor?
I am.
Yeah, George. Essentially, we got a work protection was issued by Judge Hill, I think. We got a verbal.
Okay.
If you guys have concerns, we don't have paperwork, but you guys have a concern regarding the validity of the judge, our city solicitor can put the judge on call with you guys talk to you guys that way.
I mean, I generally don't care for the whole idea of it, but
But is that, you know,
it's Judge Hill, and he didn't get anything stamped or anything notarized or anything.
no, we got.
We called them, that's when we heard we were like a couple hours, we called them, and they gave us verbal, and we go on the verbal
We'll draft the OPC tonight. We get it signed by the judge.
tomorrow.
Whatever room number we give it, but it's Judge Hill, I believe, is the one that issued it.
Alright, I'm fine with that, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need that, as long as we have the state solicitors, everyone's names, just make sure for our paperwork, we have everyone's names documented.
Okay.
Yeah, you got my information, George's.
We just need, whoever your
The
solicitor.
solicitor
Yeah,
is-
if you want a solicitor for tonight, it's Bennett.
Glennis Hill is the judge name?
Say it one more time.
Yeah, we'll just document it.
Yeah, that, no, yeah, I've been through this process. I'm helping George's case, but that's
The
just
judge
the
name
process.
is G-L-Y.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Some, yeah.
because we
Hill
put the
is the
judge
last
on the
name.
phone, we're just gonna be,
Yeah.
we're hearing the same story.
And then the solicitor is Bennett Harrison.
So this is the.
Bennett Harrison.
And I guess the issue we're having with the parents, Dad, you could probably explain to the officer.
Okay, so we were in court today.
Mm.
All right, my wife. We have my mother currently has our newborn daughter, our 2-month-old.
Okay.
All right, because she is on methadone, and they felt that there was something wrong with the baby being born on methadone, I guess. So my mother has my daughter. We've been asking for a new caseworker for the past couple months now.
Okay.
When we went to court on our last hearing about a month ago, right? Okay. Well, he did the same thing. He came that night. Our judge, okay, we are in courtroom 5A, and we were just in court today. My wife had all of her paperwork. The judge, and he knows everything's fine for the kids staying here. He knows that the house is stable for them to be here. There's a safety plan and all that's been signed, okay? He didn't say, there was nothing brought up in court about this today. Tonight he comes out to the house like he did the last time. Last time he tried to come out to the house that same night of the court hearing, when he didn't say anything to court, which he told the judge the house is stable, the other children are fine there, okay? So he came out that night trying to tell, I wouldn't let him in my house. He kept telling me and my wife that we needed to have a family member for our other 2 children to go with. I'm like, can you tell me why? Like, there was no reason. He's harassing us, okay? And now he does the same thing tonight. Our judge knows nothing about this. Our children are fine where they're at right now. And now all of a sudden he comes out tonight and he calls this judge, whatever, that doesn't know anything about our situation. And he has a verbal, what is it called? An OC, what is it? Yeah, well, without paperwork, my children aren't leaving here.
What was your last court date?
Today.
Today?
Yes.
So what paper do you have from that judge?
What paperwork do we have?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Babe, give me the paperwork.
And that's,
Yeah, we Okay.
Yeah.
The solicitor.
This is your solicitor, okay. How you doing, Sergeant Love? Sure. Okay. Yeah, the father's protesting the whole order, so I'd rather have the judge, if he's going to give a verbal order, at least we hear it and go from there. Okay. 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 8:14 p.m. Just write that down. Yeah.
then here's the other one, the safety plan that's supposed to be filed,
Yeah.
that he also said to continue.
And this is a safety plan that we got from them,
Okay. Alright.
stating that it would, and it was saying it would continue,
Nope.
and it was not updated.
501.
So, this is their safety plan that they had us sign. All right.
That's good.
So document this also.
We got it from your team out here now. All right, so Judge Hill, 8:14 p.m. gave the verbal order, and I guess it's going to be signed order from him tomorrow, right?
All right, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
11:30 a.m. Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Sorry, what room was that? Okay. We should.
Correcting my adjustment to a
Okay, sounds good.
the 2 hours, the critical and non-critical.
Sergeant Lowe,
adjustment to
LOWE,
on the
and
the
26
2
towards
hours
the back.
To non-critical and critical, WPL,
You got it. Thanks. Okay. So Judge Hill signed an order, or gave a verbal order at 8:14 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, for an order of protective custody.
All right.
You will have a court hearing. It's going to be it's going to be Wednesday at 11:30 a.m.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently, you were supposed to contact your lawyers and everything. I think
We had
You're supposed to
court-appointed
discuss it
lawyers in court today. They had our documentation.
Okay. So you need to contact them. At this point, it is what it is. All right. We're going to have to take the children into protective custody. All right. Don't
With
make
what
this-
paperwork? I mean, what do you mean don't make
I'm
this?
giving you.
Would you give your children up without any
I don't
paperwork?
think I'd ever be in this situation to begin with. So
Yeah, and neither should I be.
I-
You don't know my situation,
I
sir.
generally don't want to know your situation, to be honest with you. The
Okay.
fact is, I'm operating under a judge's order. Okay.
You spoke to the judge. That was the
I
judge.
spoke to their clerk. Yes.
Their clerk.
Judge, putting the judge on the phone is not good. Not how it works. So.
But
he gave a verbal
he
order.
spoke to the judge, though.
Okay, he did. I didn't.
So what do you mean that's not how it works? That is how it works.
Do you want to argue semantics, or do you just want to handle this?
I'm arguing for my children.
I understand
They're
you
my
argue for your
children.
but, sir,
I'm a good father.
I'm not going to debate that. I'm not going to question that. I'm going by the order of the law. Okay. If you want to put it in a situation where we take them by force, that's not what we want to do, bud. All right. I think you understand the situation. I think you've been through this situation long enough. You're back and forth with lawyers. You're back and forth with DHS.
No, we're not.
Obviously, you are.
No, we're not. We're since our daughter's been born.
So, Dad,
Like-
listen, I'm just helping George.
Your wife have 5 complete.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, bud.
Listen, yeah.
Okay. So do we.
Listen, so we have a court hearing on
Child
Wednesday.
protection
You can
for
talk
Okay.
to the judge regarding George's case. If we can just make it for the kids so they can have some clothes, some stuff, you can pack something. If
Do
you
they have a
a
warrant
family
or
member,
That's what I'm
going
gonna be doing now. I'm gonna be calling my mother.
It's
Yeah.
if you
illegal.
can pack some stuff so we don't have to make this
Yeah, I
a big
know it's
issue.
illegal,
So
dude.
no, they're
But
not
you spoke to
taking
the lawyer
them.
already.
Yes.
Well, look.
They're not allowed to take them without.
According to the
Nope.
sergeant here, he just spoke to the clerk.
Ma'am.
Okay, listen, without
Ma'am,
paperwork
it's not
and a
as bad,
warrant,
ma'am.
they're not taking
Man,
them.
it's not a
So-
matter of whether you want
I don't
or
care.
whatever the case is.
I
This is how
want
it's going to be.
The supervisor.
I'm
I want
right here,
the judge.
ma'am. I'm standing
no,
right
talking
here.
About their supervisor.
I am standing
They're not
in
your
front of you.
No,
supervisor.
she's talking about
Yes.
DHS
Okay,
supervisor.
that's
She's
not
yet
how
to
that
show
works.
her
By
face
law,
in
they
court
cannot
or.
do
You're
that.
going to have to show me what law that is. But in the meantime,
Okay.
I'm under a judge's order. Okay, so I'm asking you to politely.
Can
prepare your children.
DHS take your children with a verbal agreement after being in court
Hold
already
up.
and having court April?
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna look. We got court on Wednesday, apparently at 11:30. All right. So I'm gonna call my mom and
What?
let them know what's going on here. Okay.
What happened?
I'm gonna let my mom know what's going on here.
Can DHS take your children without
All right.
a warrant?
Babe, give me the phone.
Nope. It's not happening. I'm not handing my children.
What did you say? You don't know what else to tell me? It's legitimate.
It's legitimate.
You're not even
Yes.
part of this case. You don't know anything of this case.
You're asking me whether
Your whole attitude just changed. I have you on camera. Your whole attitude just changed since the police officers are now here. You know nothing of this case. You come here to be George's little standby because he has no communication with us.
We're just going to handle this so the children can get to where they need to get to tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But my wif's doing what she's doing. Babe.
I also have to advise you a few things that are important by law. One, you live in an apartment building. Space heaters are illegal.
That's what I'm saying. Do
State
they
of
have a
Pennsylvania.
warrant?
What's that?
Do they
Space
have
heaters are
paperwork?
illegal in apartment buildings.
Yes,
Space
did you
heaters
see
are illegal in
paperwork? I didn't
apartment
see them.
buildings?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
They
okay.
put us
Well,
a safety risk.
I'll have to get rid of that.
What?
It's a violation of fire code.
So can you put it close on the children? and
Can we
give
get
us-
Okay,
close
yeah,
so we get them-
I'm gonna call my mother up now
Okay,
and let them
well,
know.
let's-
All
Did
right.
you see a written paperwork? Is there any written paperwork?
Babe, he spoke to the clerk,
Okay.
and they
Still,
told, and
they're
they,
saying that it has
and the
to
space
be
heat, the space heater's not on.
paperwork.
So
I guess the orange glowing light didn't mean it was on.
yeah, the glowing light doesn't mean
That's
it's
That's a
on.
minor issue. I'm not even worried
Yeah,
about that.
I don't know why you even brought that up. I mean, that has nothing to do. You're looking in my home.
But
You really need a
Listen,
warrant, like to.
no, I don't, and I don't think you understand the circumstance. You're arguing semantics over things that have nothing to do with each other. I'm asking you at this point to please get your children closed so we can just handle this peacefully. Okay? It's
Okay,
It's not a
I'm
conflict.
trying to do that.
Then please do it.
All right, I'm gonna do
You're
that.
staying in your stall.
Okay.
and
My,
talking about nonsense.
No,
my
I'm not
mother's
stalling.
on her way over. She said don't do anything until she comes here. So
She spoke to the clerk. He's,
okay,
the
well my
sergeant
mother's
is
on,
here,
on
and
her way over.
Is your mother
So
a lawyer or a police officer?
yeah.
Then put your children in clothes, please.
all right, give me a minute.
Better hurry up because they're trying to say no. Yeah, I have all my paperwork. This is so illegal what